Good morning, candidates. This is for Federal Bank, Bank of Maharashtra, and also IBPS, RRB PO, Scale 2, Scale 3 candidates. Marginal Standing Facility. The Reserve Bank introduced MSF for banks and primary dealers to reduce the volatility in the interbank call money market. The interest rate is 25 basis points above the repo rate. Sorry, it should be below. It should be below. It should be below the repo rate, which is the rate at which banks borrow from the RBI for the short term against the collateral of government securities. The rate may vary relative to the repo rate as warranted by economic conditions. And banks can borrow funds through MSF when there is a considerable shortfall of liquidity. This measure has been introduced by RBI to regulate the short-term asset liability mismatches more effectively. I'm sorry. This is 25 basis points above repo rate is correct. I was thinking about another rate. This is marginal standing facility is 25 basis points over. Right now it is 6.5 repo. Marginal is 6.75. Under the facility, the eligible entities can avail overnight facility up to 2% of their respective net demand and time liabilities outstanding at the end of second preceding fortnight. The minimum amount of MSF is 1 crore and multiples of 1 crore thereafter. I was thinking about this. Standing deposit facility. RBI operationalized with effect from April 8, 2022, the standing deposit facility replaced the fixed rate reverse repo as the floor of the LAF corridor. The SDF allows banks to park their excess funds at a higher rate, but without taking any collateral from the central bank. RBI has stated that FRR will remain as part of RBI's toolkit and its operation will be at the discretion of the RBI. The FRRR along with the SDF will impart flexibility to the RBI's liquidity management framework. Banks can place deposits with RBI on an overnight basis at the fixed rate. The RBI, however, retains the flexibility to absorb the liquidity for longer tenors under the SDF. It is priced 25 basis points below repo rate. Now it is 6.25. I'm sorry, while reading this, I confused you. The present MSF rate is 6.75. Bank rate, the present bank rate is 6.75. Bank rate refers to the official interest rate at which RBI will provide loans to the banking system, which includes commercial cooperative banks, development banks, etc. Such loans are given out either by direct lending or by rediscounting the bills of commercial banks and treasury bills. It is now 6.75. Operation Twist. It is monetary policy strategy of RBI at stimulating economic growth by lowering the long-term interest rates. Simultaneous purchase and sale of government securities under open market operations is known as Operation Twist. It involves buying long tenor securities while selling short tenor securities to keep the yield curve under check and thereby lowering the borrowing cost. Open market operations refer to the selling and repurchasing of treasury bills and government securities by the central bank of any country in order to regulate money supply in the economy. Under the system, RBI sells securities in the market when it wants to reduce the money supply in the market. It is done to increase the interest rates. This policy is also known as the contractionary monetary policy. Thank you, candidates. Best wishes.